Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second ICANN APAC TWNIC Engagement Forum with 35th TWNIC IP Open Policy Meeting. Today's forum is jointly organized by the Internet Corporation for Assigned Names and Numbers, ICANN, and Taiwan Network Information Center, TWNIC, with the support from National Communications Commission, NCC. This forum provides a platform for different stakeholders to explore the policy, technology, and interoperation in the network. To kick off today's forum, we are very honored to invite Dr. Vint Cerf, father of the Internet, to deliver his opening remarks for us. So ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Dr. Vint Cerf.
Hello, my name is Vint Cerf. I'm Vice President and Chief Internet Evangelist at Google. I wish I could join you at the Taiwan NIC and ICANN meetings, but in these days of no travel, that's not going to work. So you'll have to put up with a kind of virtual greeting. But I do want to thank you and tell you how important it is for the work that you're doing to be done. We know that the proper management of unique identifiers of the Internet, the domain names and the Internet addresses, are vital to the successful functioning of the Internet. And so working together to sort out issues arising, problems in policy, and things of that kind that typically come up in the ICANN context are really important. And so your time and energy are so much appreciated by all of us who hope for a continued and successful expansion of the Internet, its access and its utility. As you must know, Internet is still less than 100% deployed around the world. And there are many, many issues arising right now in the use of this platform. So although many of those issues are outside of the ambit of ICANN's focus of attention, I'm sure that many of you will be thinking about that and trying to figure out how to make the Internet a safer and more effective place in which to work. So again, let me thank you for your time and energy. I look forward to a day when we can actually see each other face to face, but in the meantime, maybe I'll see you on the net.
Thank you very much, Dr. Cerf, for your remarks. And next, please welcome Dr. Wei-Zhong Deng, Commissioner at National Communications Commission, NCC, to say a few words. Ladies and gentlemen, let us put our hands together to welcome Dr. Deng.
Hello, everyone. I would like to thank our friend from the international internet community, ICANN, APNIC, and other internet organizations to join us at the second ICANN APAC TWNIC Engage Forum and the 35th TWNIC Open Policy Meeting today. With the speakers' abundant experience and understandings on different aspects of the internet development, this forum will be a great opportunity for Taiwan community members to understand and current trends and development of the global internet better. We all know that ICANN is a non-profit organization to promote a secure and stable internet through the multi-stakeholder model, where cooperating the domain name system, IP addresses allocation, and maintaining the root servers by coordinating the work with the other internet communities. ICANN and the internet communities can work together to ensure the resiliency for secure, better, and stable internet. Taiwan Network Information Center, aka TWNIC, serves the same purposes in Taiwan. Managing the .twccTLD, IP addresses allocation, root server operation, and TWCC operation. Cooperating with the stakeholders from ISPs, businesses, government, and organizations, keeping all the users in Taiwan to access the internet without obstacle, and has become an essential task in the age of the internet. For keeping the internet secure and stable, TWNIC and ICANN APAC are also working together to establish a platform bringing the stakeholders in Taiwan and the international internet community together. allowing everyone to exchange opinions freely. The forum also provides the Taiwan community members a great opportunity to know the current trends and developments, promoting the understanding of the technological advancement, and to encourage discussion and debate to the internet policy and reach the consensus in the end. As a part of the thriving internet ecosystem, NCC, National Communications Committee, has also been a dedicated stakeholder on Taiwan's internet development. We focus on the network communication protocols, information security, and the overall policy development. NCC has been working with other stakeholders together to keep advancing forward with the Taiwanese people. NCC will continue working with relevant stakeholders and adapt to the needs as the direction for future improvements. Finally, I would like to thank everyone for joining with me today's event and wish the success of the second ICANN APEC TWNIC Engagement Forum and the 35th TWNIC Open Policy Meeting. By taking each step ahead, we will be able to get closer to the realization of one world, one internet. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Deng. Dr. Deng, please take your seat. And thank you once again for Dr. Deng's remarks. Thank you. Please take your seat. Ladies and gentlemen, our next speaker is Ms. Danielle Andrews, Economic Section Chief at the American Institute in Taiwan. So ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Ms. Andrews for her remarks.
National Communications Commission Commissioner Tang, TWNIC Chairman Lee, TWNIC CEO Huang, ICANN Board Member Maimura, APNIC Director General Wilson, distinguished guests, Zhao An.
My name is Daniel Andrews, Economic Section Chief of the AIT.
Pleasure to help open the second ICANN APAC TWNIC Engagement Forum and, as mentioned, the 35th TWNIC IP Open Policy Meeting. It's also an honor to speak on the very same stage as fellow American and founding father of the internet, Vint Cerf. I'm super excited. As the internet evolves and new network technologies blur the line between the physical world and the virtual, now's the time for, as we, as multi-stakeholder community, take a stock and of all of the rising challenges of the global internet. What's that mean? Together, we must decide how we can ensure emerging technologies are governed to reflect our shared values and to protect data, privacy, and human rights. In looking at the schedule of topics for today and tomorrow, it strikes me that many of these are at the forefront of US foreign policy. Whether it's the challenges posed by cybersecurity and cyber norms, the regulation of social media, or considering how to adapt to the accelerated pace of digital transformation. These are all issues that the United States experts and policymakers all deal with and grapple with on a daily basis. Indeed, the struggle to maintain an open internet is one in which victory cannot be taken for granted. The United States is dedicated to preserving an open internet, and the Biden administration has prioritized its efforts through the creation of a new directorate that's especially dedicated to this in the National Security Council. It focuses on the crucial nexus between technology and national security. We believe that the best policy is made when experts are at the table and can understand and quickly react to the latest trends in technology. In these efforts, we are proud to stand with Taiwan, a truly reliable partner, to publicly proclaim our shared values and close cooperation to ensure that the internet remains a free, democratic, global platform. As our AIT Director Christensen often remarks, we describe the US-Taiwan partnership with the phrase, real friends will progress. 真朋友,正进展. Our mutual support of democratic governance of the internet perfectly illustrates this idea. In closing, I'd like to congratulate Taiwan for its championship of an open democratic internet that is free for the entire world. We look forward to continued collaboration over the years to come. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much, Ms. Andrews, for your remarks. Ms. Andrews, please take your seat. Thank you for your remarks. Our next speaker is Mr. Akinori Maemura, Board Director at ICANN. He is joining us online today, so ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Maemura.
Engagement Forum. And then please accept my heartfelt Huang Yin Tacha for everyone. Thank you very much. So thank you very much, TWNIC, for being our co-host, especially my old and good friend, Kenny Huang, who is the CEO of the TWNIC, and Anthony Lee, TWNIC's Director for the International Affairs and the Public Relationship. And we have quite years of the constant partnership. And then I'm really happy to bring this event again to this year on the top of the over the years collaboration between us. TWNIC is the really active participant to the ICANN community, and TWNIC is one of the CCTLD managers who participate in the DAAR, domain name abuse activity reporting program, which is mainly applied for the GTLD, and then CCTLD as a branch basis. And then the TWNIC is the one of the biggest champion for the IDN, internationalized domain names, and then further working for the promoting universal acceptance of the IDNs. So it is helping the ICANN's mandate to spread out to the world, and then for the TWNIC to expand it to reach out to the Taiwanese internet communities. So this area, the security, this area of the security, for example, the DAAR is for the domain name security, and then the IDN is for the evolution of the internet identifier system. They are all important for the global internet community, and then we are quite grateful for the TWNIC's collaboration with us for the working together. As we all know that we are now suffering from the COVID-19, and then last year and this year we only can do this forum is online. But I'm really glad to be able to resume this year, and then expanding, especially this time, it is expanded to include the TWNIC's IP Open Policy Forum, which is the 35th, and then moreover, including the Paul Wilson, my old good friend, the Director General of APNIC, for joining the program coordination for this event. Thank you very much, Paul, for this. So from the ICANN side, we will provide to reach out to the Taiwanese community with the agenda of the DNSSEC, security extension, and then touching on the area of the like DNS over HTTPS for the addressing the domain name abuse. And then we will also share the implementation of the universal acceptance, which aims to help connect the next billion of the internet users in their own languages and scripts. So we will discuss how you can be the part of the multi-stakeholder community of ICANN to ensure voices of your region continue to be heard in important matters regarding everyone's use of the internet. So cybersecurity is the responsibility for all internet users, and then which is our shared commitment. And then ICANN and the TWNIC is here to reach out to the internet multi-stakeholders to work together to reinforce the security, stability, and the resiliency of the internet to evolve the internet for the future. So please join us for such a great endeavor to advance the internet. Last but not least, I'd like to thank you very much for the participation of our dear forum participants, and then hope you enjoy in this really the great engagement event. And then thank you very much for all. 谢谢.
Thank you very much, Mr. Maimura, for your remarks and for joining us today online. Our next speaker is Mr. Paul Wilson, Director General of APNIC. He is also joining us online today. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Paul Wilson.
Thank you very much. It really is an honor to be here virtually to join the second ICANN APAC TWNIC Engagement Forum. I attended the first event in 2019 and gave a presentation then about RPKI and the next generation registry that APNIC is developing along with NIR such as TWNIC. It seems like a lot has happened since then in the last 2 years. On the one hand, COVID has changed a lot of things, but on the other hand, RPKI, which I spoke about, is growing massively in that time, and it shows that life is going on very actively in spite of all the challenges. I am really sorry not to be there with you in person this time, but I can see that as usual in anything that TWNIC does, and I want to recognise this, there's a professional dedication behind this event in that it's being run as a hybrid event during the pandemic, and thanks very much for your efforts on that. It's really great to see such an audience there in Taipei, and so I want to recognise that. Thank you all for being here and supporting TWNIC, and to also recognise the presence, as usual, of the NCC in Dr. Wei-Chung Deng with his very interesting and helpful speech, not to mention the other guests internationally, including my old friend Akinori. Not only that, but also, as usual with TWNIC, there's a high quality of content and speakers here. And I think it's obvious that the aim of this joint event is to generate and nurture the local community in Taiwan to engage with the wider ecosystem. And I think the program shows a lot of collaboration and participation towards that end from local and regional and international participants. So really, congratulations on that. Something to note also is that this is the 35th OPM organised by TWNIC. And just a couple of words about that. The OPMs, the Open Policy Meetings, are very important within the APNIC and NIR framework, part of the bottom-up process that's essential in the development of policies within the RIR system. And I think the ethic and the point of the OPMs is really to represent and to show that RIRs act as servants, not as masters of this community. I think TWNIC, with its incredible professionalism and service ethic, really embodies that. And so to see the OPM happening so reliably over many years in Taiwan is really fantastic at that local level, and it's a huge credit to TWNIC. These community events are not only about policy development for IP addressing in the case of the RAR communities, but they're also about other areas and issues of collaboration and cooperation between these communities and others that might normally sit outside. So at APNIC meetings over the last 2 years, we've developed something called the Cooperation SIG, the Special Interest Group on Cooperation, which is about the intersection of our communities with others who, as I say, might not normally join, but with whom we do have to cooperate. And that's been supported at the APNIC level by Joy Chen of TWNIC as a really excellent and dedicated co-chair. And it's fantastic to see the Cooperation SIG also being instantiated here in the TWNIC OPM at the local level. And I really would encourage the audience here to take an interest in that event. Back to this event, I'm really happy that APNIC is able to participate and has been welcomed to participate so actively. We've got various APNIC staff on the agenda here who will offer different reports and perspectives about different areas of APNIC's work, of their work at APNIC, both technical and non-technical. And it really is an honour for APNIC and APNIC staff to be featured as a part of this event with the Taiwan community. So thank you for that again. We're always ready to work with TWNIC to interact with you in the TW community, to learn from you and your needs, to serve you together with TWNIC. I say that very sincerely, and the APNIC doors are always open to you and your and anything you might need from APNIC. Just to close, we really do have deep links with TWNIC, and showing how and recognising how TWNIC really these days is an advanced organisation committed to the bigger picture of internet development, internet governance, and the wider internet ecosystem. The role that TWNIC plays in CERT, in the TW CERT, in the domain name, in internet governance, in building the technical capacity in Taiwan is really to be recognised and to be supported and built. Thank you very much to TWNIC staff, to Anthony, to Ching Heng, to Joy, and to Kenny. Congratulations to you all for putting this event together, and thanks again for having us here. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Wilson, for your remarks and for joining us today online. Our next speaker is Dr. Yujie Li, Chairman of the Board at Taiwan Network Information Center. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dr. Li.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to ICANN APAC TWNIC Engagement Forum. As a TWNIC chairman of the board, I'm pleased to be here today and welcome you to join the second ICANN APAC TWNIC Engagement Forum and the 35th TWNIC IP Open Policy Meeting. Thank you for your participation. Many organizations and individuals work together very hard to organize this great event. Thanks them, and also thanks Kenny. We have experienced a unique 2020. The pandemic has changed the way we live and work. The internet has become more essential than ever. As business and the organization rely on the internet to provide crucial service, working from home has become a norm in work life instead of a fashion, and more activities are counting on the stable and uninterrupted internet. These changes also test the respectivity toward digital transformation of both enterprise and the public. There will be the lasting impact on our life in the post-pandemic era. The good thing is that we are still connected and collaborated with the rest of the world through internet. More than 87% of people in Taiwan use the internet according to TWNIC 2020 survey. It has deeply rooted the daily life of Taiwanese people. Innovation and the application of technologies has advances every day. The internet space of Taiwan is also changing. Many aspects such as the public policies, privacy, and the cybersecurity need to keep up with the changing technology. We have arranged a series of agendas to discuss on these topics. As a member of the global internet community, TWNIC is working with ICANN to ensure the resistance of the internet. TWNIC management unique identifiers such as the .tw, .taiwan domain names, the IP address allocation, routed service operations, and cybersecurity response in Taiwan. The internet bandwidth has increased, as well as the IPv6 adoption rate with the help of our stakeholders. We are dedicated to working together with our local and global stakeholders to make the internet space better and better in Taiwan. Apart from this outreach effort, the TWNIC also provides information on the current trend and the policies of the internet organizations and continuously support development and thriving the internet community in Taiwan. We understand the growth of an ecosystem comes with the demanding work and effort on supporting every element in the system. Internet ecosystem is no exception. It relies on elements like the government, academia, and technology community, civil society, and the private enterprise, which we call stakeholders, to participate whether in relevant topical discussion or policy development. The growth of a healthy ecosystem of internet governance is what TWNIC and other internet organizations are supporting. The second ICANN APEC TWNIC Engagement Forum and the 35th TWNIC IP Open Policies Meeting is the platform we intended to build for conversation and collaborations with our stakeholders. Your support and participations will allow us to explore diverse topics in the internet space and reach consensus in the dialogue. This may be a small step of the internet governance process, but it is the most crucial one. I would like to express my gratitude to you and for your participations and our advisor, co-organizer, and sponsors for giving us the opportunity to host this forum. We hope you will enjoy the discussion today and tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Lee. Dr. Lee, please take your seats, and thank you once again for your remarks.